When my husband and I got married, he wasn't thrilled about getting a cat, but I grew up with them and eventually convinced him on the one condition that he did never touch the litter box, which was fine by me. But when we went to adopt, we found two inseparable sibling kittens. They were always together, so we ended up bringing home 2 kittens instead of just 1. Then I got pregnant, and if you didn't know, cleaning up the litter box isn't safe for pregnant women because of something called toxoplasmosis. At first, I kept the box tucked away in the laundry room, but with my pregnancy, my sense of smell went through the roof, and suddenly I couldn't handle the litter box smell anymore. So we decided to try the Litter Robot 4, and it's made a massive difference, not just with cleanup, but especially with controlling odor. So in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how it works, what's good about it, and where there's still room for improvement. Alright, so we ended up going with a Litter Robot because it's a fully automatic self-cleaning litter box designed specifically to cut down on odor mess and the daily hassle of cleaning. It's got a sleek, modern look and a bunch of thoughtful features. But what sold us was how it seals away the smell so it doesn't take over the house. For us, it just made sense. I couldn't be around the litter box anymore, and my husband had already said he was never going near it. So this became our way to stay on top of the smell and keep the apartment clean without either of us dealing with scooping. So now the way it works is actually pretty simple. The globe rotates and sifts out the clumps, dropping them into a sealed waste drawer with a carbon filter that traps odors. So instead of the smell sitting in an open litter box all day, it's sealed away automatically after every use. That one feature alone has made a huge difference. And since switching over, the litter area really doesn't smell. Even while I was pregnant with a crazy sensitive nose, I didn't smell anything when I walked into the laundry room. On top of that, our cats Casey and Chloe used to kick the litter everywhere, and I would need to sweep up the area every day. But something that I didn't expect was that the circular design keeps the litter inside much more easily. And so since switching over, there's way less of a mess outside the Litter Robot, which has saved me the hassle of having to sweep up the floor every time I walk in the room. Now, in terms of how much it costs, the Litter Robot 4, which is the model that I have, costs just under $700 with free shipping, and it comes in 2 standard colors, black or white, or you can pay $50 extra to upgrade it to pink, marble, and a few other colors. Also, it comes with a 1-year warranty with the option to extend it to 3 years for an extra $100. And at this point, I want to let you know that if you're thinking the Litter Robot 4 might be just what you're looking for, you can buy it using the discounted affiliate link that I left down in the description below, because you'll get a discount which you wouldn't be able to get by buying it just about anywhere else, even directly on their website. Alright, so I just want to go over some extra details that I didn't think of before. The first being that I didn't realize just how much money on the litter it's been saving me, because only the clumps get removed and all the clean litter stays inside, so it keeps the litter fresher for longer. With my old litter box, I had to switch the litter every 3 weeks to a month, but now I can go 2 or even 3 months before I need to do a full manual clean out and change the litter completely. And I was surprised by just how much it saved me on litter. The waste bag also doesn't need to be replaced as often. For me with 2 cats, I usually empty it every 5 days, but if you have only 1 cat, you might be able to manage to go 10 days or sometimes even 2 weeks between changes, which has been really convenient, especially when we want to go away for a few days or even just for the weekend. We can come back to a clean house without that gross litter smell, and we don't need to rely on friends or family to come clean the litter while we're gone. When it comes to maintenance, it's super simple. For example, the waste drawer slides out easily, so replacing the bag takes about 30 seconds exactly, like with a normal trash, but smaller. And when you do clean it, the interior can be wiped down with a damp cloth, and even the sifting mechanism is simple to access for deeper cleanings, which is very important because, you might think you can just leave it, but just like a toilet, it does need to be cleaned. Not as often, but this is something that you might want to do every few months or so. But just like with anything, there are also some things to keep in mind. For example, the cleaning cycle on the Litter Robot 4 does make some noise. It's not overly loud, but you'll notice it at first. A full cleaning cycle takes about 2 minutes and has a soft sound, almost like a rain stick as the litter filters through the sifting grate. It honestly doesn't bother me, but when we first got it, my husband got annoyed while we were watching movies or something. But the noise only lasted for about 2-minute increments, and he got used to it to the point where it barely registered for him after about a month or so. Also, in case it wasn't fully clear by now, it is a lot larger than your average litter box, so you want to make sure that you have enough space for it. But all in all, I think that it's designed really nicely. It has the step leading into the robot, which helps keep the litter inside from being tracked out when my cats are finished, and it just looks pretty sleek and modern as well. So that about wraps up my video on how to get rid of the cat smell. After using it with Casey and Chloe for over a year now, I can genuinely say it's been a huge help for my husband and I during my pregnancy, and also now with a 5-month-old running around. The clean house and litter not tracking everywhere has been a huge help. And one of the best things about it is how much cleaner our apartment feels. There's no more litter smell when you walk in or scattered litter all around the box. So if you're someone with cats, a busy schedule, pregnant, or just looking for something to make litter box upkeep less of a hassle, I'd say the Litter Robot 4 is definitely worth considering. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. And just to reiterate one last time, if you're thinking of picking one up, check out the affiliate link in the description below, where you might be eligible to get a discount you wouldn't get by buying it from just about anywhere else, including from their website. And as always, feel free to drop any questions or comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.